lucky we have a common enemy. At least we are together again.
Oh, that's so heartfelt. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the Chill Zone. My name is Jack and I am quite literally on a quest. Want to learn more about the lore of League of Legends. This is mainly sparked by, well, me watching Arcane and by the fact that I used to play League of Legends quite a bit many years ago, but that was more like recreationally, not too much diving into the entire lore and or stories of League. Back at the days it was mostly World of Warcraft that took most of my time. But with Arcane and especially with the plans of making an MMO in the future, I really want to learn more about the League lore. I don't know that we can jump into the several channels that may be covering the lore already, but I would like to dive into it through some of the cinematics, but of course through the official channels to learn about that for myself. But with that said though, a bit with regards to the cinematic that was dropped some few days ago, which featured two regions, that being Freljord and Shurima, I guess that I wanted to check out some of the regions of Runeterra. So today we'll be diving into Shurima, the, I guess, Egypt of League. So without further ado, let's just jump into a bit of the lore to get some refresher. Alright, so we have here, zoom here, Shurima. Oh man, I've missed looking at this wallpaper. It's animated now. What was it called again? The sun disk? As far as I remember, like Shurima got a little bit of an Atlantis effect where like the city sunk somewhere, or at least like disappeared over a short period of time. But it made a resurgence. Anyways, let us read about the overview of the lore of the place. Shurima. The Empire of Shurima was once a thriving civilization that spanned an entire continent, forged in a bygone age by the mighty god warriors of the Ascended Host. It united all the disparate people of the south and enforced a lasting peace between them. That's pretty nice. Few dared to rebel. Those that did, like the accursed nation of Acathia, never heard of those, were crushed without mercy. However, after several thousands of years of growth and prosperity, the failed ascension of Shurima's last emperor, is that Azir, left the capital in ruins, and tales of the empire's former glory became little more than myth. Now, most of the nomadic inhabitants of Shurima's desert eke out a meager existence from the unforgivable land. Some have built small outposts to defend the few oases, while others delve into long-lost catacombs in search of the untold riches that most surely lay buried there. There are also those who live as mercenaries, taking coin for their services before disappearing back into the lawless wasteland. We have some awesome Mad Max effect here. Still, a handful dare to dream of a return of the old ways, or to the old ways. Indeed, more recently, the tribes have been stirred by whispers from the heart of the desert that their emperor Azir has returned to lead them into a new wondrous age. That's pretty cool. Like, I can't remember the lore of Azir at all. I just know man in shiny golden armor, Batman, by the way. It was pretty awesome. Alright, here are some of the champions. Champions of Shurima. We have Akshan. Yeah, he featured in the Sentinel event, the kind of half-baked, failed, what was it called again? Ruination? Well, according not to the Ruin King game, but the event that was made itself, because many people were disappointed by Viego, whom I appreciated in Pentakill because he was pretty metal. but not so much in regards to the event itself. It turned out to be not like a grumpy old king, but I guess his lore kind of fit with his attitude, but they turned him into like a K-pop boy. I apologize, just a moment.
Yes, sådan, så det er klart. Tusind tak for det, og så må du bare have en virkelig, virkelig god aften, så.
Det skal du også. Hej.
Tak skal du have. Hej.
Well, that was Amnesty International. Do it for a good cause. Anyways, back to it. Right. So, action. Dealt with. Okay, Sentinel, whatever. We then have Amumu. The most bullied character in League of Legends, as far as I remember. Azir, Birdman. Nasus, Dogman. Well, he's a freaking god, but let's not dive into deep with him. I'm not even sure that I remember his lore at all. Then we have Rammus. Or should I rather say, okay. I guess I'm going to be making another video on the skins of the League of Legends characters instead. Or else we'd be staring at this all day. Renekton, brother of Nasus, if I remember correctly. Oh, I may be wrong on that. Please connect. Man, I can't speak. Please correct me in the comment section below. Rengar, this is a surprise. I did not know that he was from that region. Anyways, Croco Boy, Catman, Siva. Now, Siva, I need to ask. Like, I know that Riot, or at least the art department, is very good at making characters design, but might somebody tell me what the hell is wrong with that pose? Like, I know that, like, some of the League females, I shouldn't say females, man, that's just wrong. Ladies of League of Legends have broken backs. Miss Fortune, prime example of that. But Siva, Jesus. That pose. Then we have Skarner, who I think should be featured more into the League lore, at least with regards to Arcane, because we have a Bracken here. The crystals were supposed to be like the rune crystals that are used in the show. Perhaps, we're not too sure on that yet. When we have Talia, she is rather new, or at least in regards to me, knowing her, she featured in the cinematic that we saw a few days ago. And then we have Zeref, the supposed assholes of the club. Kind of like Nocturne, but with lightning. Anyways, let's jump into some cinematics, shall we? Alright, we have here Descent into the
tragic fall of Shurima was nothing compared to the tragedy of its rise from the grave. In a market on the edge of the desert, a stranger appears. Cassiopeia, a noblewoman of Noxus, looking to hire a guide to take her to the fabled Lost City.
Oh.
But not just any guide. She hires the owner of a legendary ancient blade, the mercenary, called Sivir.
Ooh.
Sivir gathers her band of sellswords, and they set out into the desert to find the buried bones of Shurima.
Nice work illustrating it. Nice.
5 days beneath the broiling sun, a scout spots towers jutting from the dunes, and a stairway leading underground. They climb down into the darkness.
Jesus, after effects.
Ancient treasures gleam in the torchlight. Even Sivir is astonished at the grandeur of the ruins. Her men head deeper in, only to stumble into traps.
Of course.
And be eviscerated.
Very Indiana Jones-esque.
Sivir is stunned with horror, but Cassiopeia does not flinch.
Yeah,
She sees only the statue of a huge serpent silently guarding the door to the tomb of the emperors.
Oh!
Smiles. The ancient weapon is a key.
She knew!
Cassiopeia betrays Sivir. She picks up Sivir's blade, puts it into the rock.
Oh, the witch!
The Guardian's curse is triggered. The stone serpent comes alive. It pins Cassiopeia in its jaws.
Gotcha, bitch!
Sears her flesh like acid.
Oh.
The tomb door opens. Renekton emerges. The brother I loved and locked away, twisted beyond insanity, followed by Zareth, the architect of his torment. My failure is complete.
Oh, so that's Naz's narrating.
Sivir drags herself away, lifeblood flooding from her wound, and then succumbs to darkness. Behold Shurima's legacy.
Shit. I mean, that's pretty dark. Whoa. That's a fun thing, like, I not fun, but knowing about the fact that Cassiopeia, pretty much, she sealed her own fate, but, yeah, very Indiana Jones-esque. Getting down there, getting cursed. She deserved it, there's no doubt of that. But, man, okay, so Nasus sealed Zareth and Renekton, and while they were in there for millennia, they were just playing Legends of Runeterra the entire time. Oh, okay. So Nasus, he's a good narrator. I appreciated that. Alright, so next one is The Rise of the Ascended. It seems to follow the same art style as before, so let's check it out.
As Sivir lies betrayed and bleeding, something incredible occurs. For though she does not know it, Sivir is the last in the bloodline of Azir, Shurima's lost emperor. And as her blood soaks into the ancient sands, a deep magic sparks to life. Resurrection.
Oh.
First Azir's mind, then his body, snatched back from oblivion to be reborn.
But why her blood?
Then he sees Sivir, wonders at her face. He sees himself in this daughter of Shurima. In that moment, he has no thought of empires or rituals. He only knows she needs his help. He must take her to the oasis of the dawn, the mother of life. He smells the waters, smells of life. He prays he's in time. He does not dream that he, Shurima's greatest emperor, can at long last earn his ascension and bring back his broken city.
I swear this has that.
Dares not dream that if he can save her, Azir can save them all.
It's a good king. Yeah, with this Photoshop animation or with use of After Effects is beautiful. That was before Riot went 3D. Yo, Azir had dreadlocks! Brother! Look at him! Then he ascended. Raw. That's how the nation rose, and the myth became reality. Wow. Yo, Shurima is dope. Like, I know that a lot of the other regions are pretty nice, like Ionia, which always like carry the kind of Eastern Asian aesthetic, a bit of a feeling of the Avatar: The Last Airbender, like connection with the spirit world, but like aside from that, like the rest of the places, perhaps a bit. Nah, Billswater is also like a lot of infighting. Yeah, it's always like people just having to fight against each other, which is also a case here, but it's a bit more magical, you know. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty freaking cool. Okay, so we have a third one here. Now, this one is featuring one of our... I guess wait, a Bracken? What is that? Rek'Sai. The Terror Beneath. It's also so nice to see that Riot is able to go into all types of genre of animation. This is like 7 years old. Oh. Damn, it's fast. Oh, the old man is gone. Can you just teleport like that to the board? Okay, there was no mercy there. No happy ending. Just crush the kid. Wow. I guess there's a reason as to why Talia in the cinematic absolutely had to lock down those portals. Rek'Sai new reveal. We'll check that in a bit. But we have a next one here. Amumu. Now, I think I did watch this one a long time ago already, but it doesn't hurt to check it again. The saddest video of all time. The Curse of the Sad Mummy. Oh, get ready for the feels, guys. Look at this little freaking coffin. Doesn't help at all.
Every child in Valorant has heard the tale before about the cursed mummy boy felt his heart no more. So sad and lorn, the helpless lad, Amumu was his name. He ventured out to find a friend and learn about his bane.
What's this thing about him? Like the sickness that he got. Because he's on his only friend and killed him. This is so original. Look at it. Not even Tim Burton. Oh man, that's so sad. Like all the plants just wither, do not touch. Oh!
For many years, young Amumu traveled through the lands, determined to make friends if only they would understand. But even when Amumu stood upon the ledge of home, his hope would disappoint him and he would remain alone. But then the curse began to whisper in his ear, and would confirm what was Amumu's biggest fear. It pledged that never shall someone become his friend. It pledged that he shall be alone until his end. The sorrow and despair became too much to bear.
We truly needed another hug without killing someone. Piano, cello, and violin
Moment when Amumu
crushing
realized
me
what he
right here.
had done. Too late it was for him, for them. The evil curse had won. The anger and the anguish overwhelmed his fragile soul and caused a wicked tantrum that he never could control.
Oh. See, you know, I thought about this video after the end of episode 3 of Arcane. When we, like, at least close to the end, when you see Powder trigger her robot, her monkey. All I was thinking, oh no, we're going to have another extremely depressed kid who's going to be haunted by the memory of something that they did because they were unaware. Oh man, this is heartbreaking, man. This also like goes to like show like how sometimes very mature this universe can be. Already, of course, we know there are a lot of people who've been murdered there. If you just play the intro of freaking Ruin King, you get to see with Sarah and what happened to her, Miss Fortune. But shit. Anyways, well, we've got to move on. We have here another one with Talia now. It's called Homecoming, the new champion teaser. All right. From what I've seen, she's a nerf bender, basically. Son,
The stories were true.
Yep. That's
I
a
will follow this
bending.
path until the end.
What is her deal? Actually, I kind of want to check like real quick her lore. So Talia, what do we have here? This world is a tapestry of our own making. True, to some extent, we do have a lot of influence that we can change as a collective. So, Talia is a nomadic mage. Okay, she's a mage, not an earthbender. From Shurima, who weaves stone with energy, enthusiasm, and raw determination. Torn between teenage wonders and adult responsibility, she has crossed nearly all of Valoran on a journey to learn the true nature of her growing powers. Compelled by rumors of the rise of a long-dead emperor, she returns to protect her tribes from danger uncovered by Shurima's shifting sands. Okay, building up on the lore that we got to understand from the summary for Shurima. Some have mistaken her tender heart for weakness and paid the price for the error. For beneath Salia's youthful demeanor is a will strong enough to move mountains, quite literally, and a spirit fierce enough to make the earth tremble. She's pretty cool. She is definitely cool. Alright, we have a couple more. Haha, windsurfing. I guess one of those who stole from the ruins, huh? Whoa! If I'm not mistaken, a crocodile can move like within a very short range of time, 20 kilometers per hour. That's pretty freaking fast. At least like the reaction speed can be that fast, but I guess in League of Legends they can just maintain that as a constant. Anyways. At least I guess that's a Cayman. Wow, what are those hoverboards? Shurima technology was like even greater than Wakanda. Uh-oh. Big boy coming his way. Oh, shit. It's that Renekton when he got freed. I guess there's not much fear of falling when you can always land on sand. Uh-oh. What is this? Nasus! Oh, you entered his library. This is a library, says Nasus. What's up, bro? Oh, the Emperor himself. Huh. Who this? Oh, are those the waters of life that they were talking about? Yeah, the Shurima Empire looks great. That's cool. Alright, next one. The final.
You're lucky we have a common enemy. At least we are together
Oh, that's so heartfelt. At least they could find a common ground somehow.
Ever-changing desert, an ancient empire stirs with a promise of power. Welcome to Shurima. The ascended hosts of old awaken, seeking to reclaim their divine strength. Secret orders step into the light with noble purpose. Merchants and mercenaries thrive amidst the shifting sands. Civilizations rise and fall.
Our city proudly pledges itself to Shurima.
But the right to rule ensures only the strong survive. Now is the time to take back what is yours and awaken your empire. In this time of change, champions step forth to usher in a glorious new era. Some flourish in the unforgiving climate of the Shuriman desert, while others achieve greatness by ascending beyond the mortal plane. Align with them and be blessed by their might.
Men die, but Shurima lives forever.
The desert can be a harsh haven, but for those with the will to stand the test of time, victory is yours to claim. Ascend your empire.
My people, drought is temporary. Ascension is forever. Wow, okay, this has been Shurima, a wonderful, wonderful region of League. It has some influence on some of the lore, but I guess like it's minor in comparison to other regions, such as Freljord. I'm having that tongue twister again, which is a bit more involved with the rest, but I guess we'll be checking that next. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Hit the like and also subscribe button to see more of these types of reaction. And with that said, I wish you all a wonderful evening. See you guys next time. Bye.